Okay, so I am a busy person and I like being busy, and it's not just that I like being busy or I am busy, but I prefer being busy. Now, because I am busy, I am very careful about who or with what I spend my free or rest of the free time with. And well, one of the things that is a fact is because the reason because I am busy all the time is because I like being busy, and because I'm busy in my working time, I prefer being busy in my free time as well. And so I just want to do things that I like doing, that I love doing, and that I'm passionate about in my free time, and that is what keeps me busy in my free time. And so one of the times when you are actually having a lot of free time is vacations. In your vacations, you either have a lot to do or either you have just nothing to do. And so it was back then I was in school and it was my summer vacation. And so here's what happened. At that time in my vacations, we had bought some turtles, and well, in that summer itself we had some carpentry work going on the down floor in the master bedroom actually, and we had got wardrobes built for us. And so there was some material that was just lying around, and this is the story that goes on. And so as we had also some material lying around, and we had bought the tortoises and turtles, and we needed a house for them. And so me and my dad, we started building a house for those turtles right here, right on that spot there. And so it was a Sunday. I remember that day very, very well, and I'll tell you why I remember that day as well. Now, when on the Sunday when me and my dad, we built the house, it was not done full, it was half done. And so we built the half house, and it was evening, and so we went in the house and we stopped working. And on the next day, it being the first day of the week, my dad had to go to office, and so he did go to office. And as it was my vacation, I was at home and I had a lot of free time to fiddle with all the remaining materials. And so I made a plane out of it, an aeroplane. It was not exactly a plane, could not fly, of course, it was made out of wood. But yeah, I just made something out of nothing. And so when my dad came home, I was actually scared to show him that, and because I had wasted a lot of material on that. But when he came home, I showed it to him and he was really happy. And that's the time when he added some tools to our tool shop at home. We have a tool shop, like my father, my brother, we're all interested in tech stuff. And so anything goes wrong with anything at home, and most of the things here keep breaking, they need to be built. Things need to be built, things need to be rebuilt. And so we have our tool shop back at home. But when I did that little plane out of that wood, my father added some woodworking tools to that tool shop. And as you can see right here, some of the tools are lying around right now. And this is actually my workshop right now. Now, this video is not a vlog or anything, I'm not vlogging. The reason I'm making this video is actually to show you this space. This video is about this particular space that you can see right here right now. And the reason behind this is because I had my studio back in my room, in my office in there, and so it's inside the house. And after that, after my dad added some of the tools to the tool shop, it actually just was not just a tool shop, but it became a workshop for me, and I it was mine. And so I started working on many other things, and as a result, I know you cannot see well all these things right now, but these are just some of the things that I got made from all those tools when I was working on those tools. These are just some of them, and as you can see, all that's broken. There's a small plane. That's not the plane that I made. It was a really big one, but that plane is one of the things that is totally destroyed right now. This is some of the remaining stuff, and I just put it back here to show you guys, and it just keeps lying around here, and that is the reason why it's half broken. And so I kept building stuff. As I love doing building stuff, I kept on building stuff. I had experience building stuff, but I used to do it with cardboard and thermocol and all that stuff. But this time I was working on wood, and so I had a lot to learn, and I did learn a lot. And so now what the purpose behind this video, as I was telling you, is that I am coming up with something. Now there is intent and action, okay? Intent and action, they work together, but they are two very different things. Now action and intent, let me explain to you. Imagine you want to write something, and you pick a pen to write something. Now you pick the pen is the action. The intent of that action is that you wanted to write with that pen, okay? So you get that intent and action, right? So I'm gonna show you the action, but I'm not gonna tell you the intent behind it. You can probably guess from the action, you can probably guess what the intent might be.